Welcome back to my channel. H&M Landing, San Diego. Going on the Old Glory. Got my friend Catfish Star right here, Ben. Also went on the Mirage. So
did very well with
catch lots of fish every time we go. But we're going tuna fishing, so overnight, October 7th, 2017. First time out of H&M, second time in San Diego. All right, let's do it.
Later, buddy.
Here comes the Old Glory. We're all lined up, full boat, 35 passengers. Going tuna fishing. Hopefully find some.
Watch your step, fellas.
Old Glory, here we go. So just put our rods on the racks, and one thing I noticed, I haven't been on this boat before, there's this roof, this overhang. Your rods are more than 7 feet tall. You're gonna have to either put them sideways like that, or you're gonna have to go to the front. The front, there's a rod rack where they'll fit. So 8-9 footers, not gonna fit under this. Just letting you guys know, in case you guys come on the Old Glory.
My name's Judy, I'll be your captain for the trip. On board, we also have Captain Richard. He's the guy that signed everybody in. We'll be our second captain for the trip, which means he'll be driving for us all night tonight, so you won't see too much of him tomorrow. Okay. On deck, we're also going to have Captain Will, another captain on board, taller gentleman with a bigger goatee. And on deck, we're also going to have Bruce. Bruce is the little guy that does do all the work. Okay.
He's a deckhand. It's the truth.
Exactly. And the most important guy back here, Joe.
Our bartender. Yeah.
That's how you get it.
Our first
Alright guys, Joe will be your cook throughout the day. If you guys get hungry tomorrow throughout the day, go ahead and see Joe. He'll whip something up for you. And also throughout the day, if you don't see him behind the counter, go ahead and walk back there, help yourself to the soda, water, and beer, as well as the candy, chips, and cookies and whatnot that he puts out throughout the day. Just please make sure you mark everything on the clipboard on top of the counter.
Say help yourself.
Yeah, but then mark it down.
All right.
Alright guys,
We got a cheater here.
we are under the honor system, so please make sure you mark everything down.
Honor, right, man?
Also,
Honor.
when you guys sign in for a manifest, that is going to be your number for the trip. Okay, guys, this is very important. Please remember that number. That number is going to be your identity for the next day. Okay, so every time you do grab something out of the galley, please make sure you mark it down under that number. And every time you do catch a fish, please make sure you put the right tag on
Lucky
that
number
fish.
19.
Okay. A couple things about the boat. This is a Coast Guard inspected vessel, which means there's a lot of life-saving gear on board. Life jackets located upstairs underneath the benches. 2 Solus life rafts located up on top of the wheelhouse. And life ring located up in the bow. Another thing about the boat, guys, this is a zero tolerance vessel. Okay, guys, this is a zero tolerance vessel, which means no illegal drugs or weapons of any kind. That is including medical marijuana.
Should I smoke it right now, or
get rid of it as soon as possible?
Okay. Serious? Everybody in the back of the boat.
Which means no illegal, like I said, no medical marijuana. We are going to be fishing in Mexican waters tonight. If we do get boarded by Mexican Navy, they go on the boat, they search the boat, they search everybody's bags. If they do find any kind of marijuana products on board, we'll seize the boat, lose my license, we'll lose our job, and we'll all be in jail for a couple of days. So, see you guys. What was that? Yeah. Alright guys, that's also including any firearms. I get a lot of people with firearms. If you do have any kind of guns on board, please come see me after the seminar. Okay? I do. Quite a bit. Alright guys, any questions on the safety or drug use part of the boat?
Does the Mexican Navy sell us medical marijuana?
I'm sure they will. Okay. Alright guys, so a little bit about the fishing. This past week, we have been fishing out to the west. We have been going after the bluefin. That has diminished completely. We ended up with 1 tuna today. Another boat ended up with 1. The high count I heard out there at the island today was 4 tuna for the day. been seeing a lot of those jumbos as well. I mean, 2 to 400-pound tuna. Okay, we hooked 2 of them yesterday, and we got into the same area today. They're completely gone. Okay, so unfortunately, we will not be going after the bluefin tuna today. Okay, unless hopefully that stuff moves down south right to where we're going to be fishing. We're going to be ready for those. Honestly, I don't think we can ever be ready for 400-pound tuna, so never mind. So like I said, guys, we are going to be going south. We are going to be targeting yellowfin, yellowtail, and dorado as well.
Nice.
Okay?
Yes.
The yellowfin, yellowtail, and dorado, guys. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been some boats out there that have been hitting the right kelp patty, getting on that right school, and limiting out first thing in the morning. Okay? But there's also boats that go out there and drive all day in high hopes of finding that school and never finding them. Okay? Don't get me wrong. We can get down there and get that right kelp or that right school first thing in the morning or sometime throughout the day. We can get bit. We can get the boat bent. We can get done up real quick. Okay? There's some kelp patties down there that are holding thousands and thousands of tuna. Alright, if we can get on that right kelp, it's been one of those where one boat finds it, kind of shares it with the rest of the fleet, everybody gets real good counts. Alright, so I am going to be working with a couple boats down there, so if they find it, they'll call us in. If we find it, I will think about calling them in.
Think about it.
Like those some bitches.
A couple things about the fishing tomorrow, guys. If I do pull up to a kelp patty, I need everybody to be patient. I need everybody to wait for me to tell you to cast them in. Okay? I like to pull up on kelp patties nice and slow. I don't like going full bore, full charge to the kelp patty and then slamming them into reverse in the last second to churn up the water and get everything mixed up. So I do creep up to the kelp patties nice and slow. Last second, I tap them into reverse just to make the complete stop. And then I'll get on the PA, let you guys know what side of the boat we're going to be fishing on, and let you know when to cast them in. Okay? Tomorrow is going to be a team effort. Okay? I need everybody to work as a team. Alright? If we do pull up to a kelp patty, it starts going wide open. Okay? It can get very, very chaotic. Okay? You can just imagine 36 fish going every single direction. It's going to get pretty messy. Alright, don't get me wrong, we've done that many, many times on this boat. It can be done, no problem. Okay, so just a heads up, it will get chaotic, there will be tangles, there will be lost fish. There's just no avoiding that. And the only thing we can do is try to prevent them as best as possible. Best way to prevent losing fish and getting into tangles is staying on top of your fish. Please follow your fish at all times. Okay, so let's say you cast out in the corner, cast the bait out, get bit, your fish starts running up towards the bow. You're not going to stay back there in the corner and try to bring that fish back to you. Okay, you got to follow that fish all the way to the bow. You're not going to be able to walk these fish around. These fish are going to be walking you. Alright, so you really need to stay on top of your fish. So you stay back there, don't get me wrong, you will be able to pull these fish back towards you. If you do that, you're going to bring 20 of your closest friends with you. You're going to have a very, very big mess, and it's not a very good way to make friends.
You're not good friends.
Like I said, guys, we're going to be together for the next 22 hours or so. Please make sure you talk to one another. Okay? If you are following that fish up towards the bow, talk to one another. Once again, going over, coming under, excuse me, coming through. No pushing, no shoving, no pulling hair, no biting. Okay? The reason I say no biting is I have seen somebody try to bite somebody else during a wide open bite.
Mike Tyson?
Exactly. If I do see you trying to bite anybody, you will get duct taped to your bunk and you won't be able to fish with us.
Hey, I like that.
Understand that part.
Kinky.
Just the hands and the whole body.
You might like that.
I will use them all.
Handcuffs. Fuzzy handcuffs.
Alright guys, even more important than that, I need you to follow your baits. Okay, whenever you are soaking a bait, you need to keep that bait straight out in front of you. Remember, use the whole boat spread out. The bow gets bit just as good as the stern does. Okay, especially if it's a wide open bite, throw a bait somewhere. You're going to get bit. Okay? I need you to fish with the wind in your face the whole day. Like I said, when I do pull up to a kelp or if I do stop the boat, I'll get on the PA. I'll let you know what side of the boat we're going to be fishing on. Alright, when I say left-hand side or right-hand side of the boat, that's always facing forward, always facing the bow. Okay, one very good way to tell if you're fishing on the wrong side is if your bait's going underneath the boat. And another very good way to tell if you're fishing the wrong side is if you're the only person
all by yourself.
Okay, unless I have 35 people on the wrong side of the boat, then we're gonna have very big problems. Alright, so please guys, please make sure you're fishing on the right side of the boat the whole time. Like I said, I'll get in the PA. I'll let you guys know as best as possible which side we're gonna be fishing on. Like I said, guys, let your baits out, let them straight, make sure the baits are taking the lines out of the reel by themselves. Okay, don't stand on the side of the boat and feed these lines, you know, feed the bait all this line, have all this loose line wrapped around everywhere. You want the bait to be able to pull the bait out, the line off of your rail by itself. Okay. Any questions so far? I'm gonna get to line size and hooks and all that good stuff here.
You want a beer?
Alright guys, recommended setups. I'm gonna recommend about 25 to 30 pound test. Now don't get me wrong, if this stuff starts biting wide open, you have that 40, 50, and 60 pound test, throw that stuff out there, get them on the boat even quicker, right? So 25 to 30 pound test with a 2-aught hook, and we're going to recommend 2-aught Mustad hooks. We've been having a lot of owner hooks getting snapped in half, and you know, sometimes they get way too fancy, way too many rings, and way too sharp, and we just start pulling the hooks like crazy. Alright. After we're done getting some bait, one thing I am going to recommend, please come back and see my crew. Okay? Bring your gear back, let us check your drags, let us check your hooks, let us double check everything for you. I know a lot of you guys have been doing this a lot longer than we have. I'm pretty sure you guys are a lot better fishermen than we are. But we know how to fine tune the reels. We know how to just give it that real light touch on the drag. We know how to see a bad knot when we see you on a bad splice. Last thing I need to do is get on a real good kelp patty first thing in the morning, lose our first 15 or 25 fish so we hook up, and then we lose the school. Okay, that's how this yellowfin's been. If you start losing fish, you will lose the school. One boat had a real good school today. They caught a skipjack. They got the skipjack. They threw it back. Once they threw it back, the school was gone. Okay, they've been very finicky. So if we do start catching skipjack and you don't want them, throw them in the kill box. I'm sure somebody will take them home. Okay, so please do not throw any fish back. I had people on here a couple weeks ago were catching yellowfin and releasing the yellowfin. Okay, don't release yellowfin, please. Okay, even if you don't want them, I'm sure somebody on the boat would take them home. Okay?
I'll buy them.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Any questions so far, guys? Alright, so like I said, we are going to be heading south. I got a couple different areas I'm thinking about starting in. I might start off down below everybody and then work our way into the area, or I might start above everybody and make sure I'm ahead of everybody going down south. Still haven't made that. I still haven't made up my mind on that part yet. We will be there first thing in the gray. First thing in the morning, we'll be down there. If you feel the boat stop in the middle of the night, get up. It's time to start fishing. All right. So like I say, guys, double check your lines. Make sure you check everything. One thing I am going to ask of everybody tomorrow, once again, please keep a positive attitude. Okay. I'm a very, very fine believer that positive attitudes catches fish. All right. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone with 0 fish the whole day. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we find that one kelp, we get the boat done up. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna fish the whole day if I have to. We'll fish it all the way up to the border. We'll fish it back. I got a lot of different banks, a lot of different water breaks I want to check out. We got a lot of good water to look at tomorrow, guys. So when you get down there, I don't guarantee you guys any fish. One thing I do guarantee you is the crew and myself will work hard. Make sure to catch you guys as many fish as legally possible. It's gonna be some beautiful weather. Make sure you guys have a blast on the Old Glory tomorrow. All right?
Yeah, sir.
With that being said,
Don't get him a beer.
40 miles, so probably about 3 or 4.
You guys, that's struggling at all. You know, if you guys have any pointers and stuff, going in the right direction. It really works out when we all work together. Alright? When we're trolling, we're going to have 4 troll rods in the water. You know, it's going to have a trolling rotation 1 through 4, 5 through 8, etc., etc. You guys get about an hour. It's super, super important that you guys are watching those troll lines. If you guys want to go to the restroom, it's totally fine. Find someone to watch it. Have that thing designated so if it goes off, it gets reeled in. We cannot be reeling in those troll lines as we're throwing bait. Remember, one guy's fighting fish up the bait tank. I came up off the bait tank to go throw that troll line. It's super important that thing is not in the water. We can't have troll lines in the water getting entangled with fish and stuff like that. So it's super important that the people out for a rotation are the ones throwing in the troll line. If we fail to reel in the troll line, it's simple. We just will not troll all day, which is unfortunate because the yellowfin will be fighting us. Alright? When we do reel them in, we're unclip them from the straps. You're going to reel the lure to the reel. If you're bit, don't pump the rod. Just reel it. 80-pound line, about 15 to 20-pound fish. You don't want to pump it and get that chance.
About a 66 feet down right now. I'm going to say 70 feet down.
Fresh one!
There we go.
There's a biter. Make it happen here, guys.
Oh, double!
They're coming in. Let me cast.
Dorado!
We got the green spectrum.
Going out.
Sorry, guys. Get your fish over here. Will's going to be tagging. Right next to the gap.
Fresh one.
Where's number 20?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, over you. Thank you.
You have a fish on there? Okay, keep flying. Don't worry about that. Now you're out. Wine.
I don't think so.
Hey, Sean, coming through right here. Oh, that's it.
Shit. Corner. I can't see. Okay, yeah, right here. Someone's wrapped around me. I'm gonna bounce this guy. I don't know if I can bounce him. Oh, he got a runner. We gotta get a gaff on this guy. Gaff, corner. Here, under. I have to try to bounce this guy. Coming up. Sorry.
Start bouncing.
Color! This is what I'm talking about, right?
Fresh one right here. Here, sir.
Don't be patient. We'll start getting this.
Starboard side!
Got it.
Yellowfin. First one of the day.
Port side, excuse me, sorry. Other starboard.
What's your number?
On the circle hook. Sir, number 19.
Whoa! Nice one!
Hold on to your
Sarah, nice one!
Okay, guys, bait really doesn't matter right now as long as it's swimming.
You get in this corner. Going out.
You got one.
Gaff in the corner.
That's the biggest one on the boat.
Gaff in the corner.
One.
Be right behind you.
Guys, remember,
Fresh one.
you leave your fish laying around. You have to get
Ah, popped off.
Still on there?
Let me get out here.
You come off?
Yeah.
Corner.
You got one on there, Sarah?
Yep. I
Go on,
didn't
pull your rod
Going
down
out.
the line.
Fresh one. Corner.
I got one big one.
Coming over.
Oh my god.
Ah, lost it.
Here, you gotta grab the rod though.
Is the slack still in?
All right, got one. Lost one. Going out again.
Do my best to catch.
Fresh one.
All right, Josh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to bounce this guy.
Coming over. Start hitting.
Ah, popped off again.
Don't be doing that.
All right, no more
You don't
bouncing.
wanna lose them.
All right, I'm gonna get the gaff next time. I lost 2 already.
Along the handrails. Find
Yeah, coming up.
Get some bait, please. Over here and I'll get you a hook. Thank you. 2 up.
Not for long.
2 up. Going to.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Instant hookup.
See, I would already caught one.
I'm gonna bounce this. Ready?
Brought it up, I know. We want to do it go back in the day. Don't even think about it. It's probably not tanked, but I don't know. You gotta make sure to get that guy. Keep track of your fish, guys.
Yeah.
40? 40 pound? Yeah, I got braid everywhere. That's all right. Well, cut it. Thank you. I lost 2 fish already trying to bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, nicer size too. Thank you. 19? 19 on that?
Oh, nice. You went to the other side.
Let it fall. I've never fished a flat ball before. We'll see what happens. It's going fast.
Going out.
That's why I should have done casted it.
Oh, there we go. Hasn't been done before.
Went out. Oh, that was a good. What kind of cast over here?
How many you got so far, Brad?
2. And I farmed 2.
1.
in case you remember what Bruce said. Please keep it very close on him. You don't have to be good at any time.
Lord's still there.
That's where this guy is drifting. If need be, we'll come back and hit
Oh,
the
sure.
thing.
Hook up!
I don't want to trip on this thing for a couple hours.
Flat ball.
Not out the water.
Fresh one.
I hooked up on foot.
Fresh one on the flat ball. Nice one. Got here. Yeah, it won't pop off.
I don't think so.
I don't want the hooks to go flying in somebody's face.
It's just I can't gaff it.
Okay.
You're pretty halfway up right now.
All right.
So I'm just
That's it?
jumping over.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Get back.
Thank you. Tuna sandwich. Got both hooks, huh? Thank you.
Number?
19. First flatfall fish. Blue sardine. 130 gram.
Alright, guys, go and start baiting up.
Yellowfin, yeah. Ooh, Kelvin. Right hand side?
Yeah. That's a nice one. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice bull.
Look at that! Yeah, nice dodo! Woo! Nice bull.
Look at my fish!
Female. Female right there. Big female.
Oh my god.
That's nice.
Thank you. Dead beat. He's dead beat.
Wow.
I lost it. That was great. Because I was like, what? I don't really.
You can get a few more out here if you want to.
So we started fishing at 6:30 this morning. It's now about 9:12. We're trolling around looking for more kelp patties. So far I have 2 yellowfin and 1 skipjack. What do you guys got?
1 yellowfin. 2 yellowfins. Plus 2 on bouncing.
All on fly line?
Yeah, fly line, sardine.
Yeah.
2 little hook. They're 30-pound leader. 0 leader.
30, 40 pound. I was using 30 and 40 pound. It didn't really matter. They were so hungry. I actually hooked like 5 or 6 fish. I farmed 2. I tried to bounce 2 of them and lost them. I got 1 skipjack on a flat ball and then 2 yellowfin on the fly line sardine. 1 on 30 and 1 on 40 pound. All right, we're gonna look for another patty and we'll come back when we hook up. Tuna fish sandwich, tuna melt coming up.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Tuna shuffle. Give me a fresh one right here. Give me one.
Number 1.
That one right here. Fresh one. You're gonna catch me. Tuna. Not yet. We're drifting. Here comes the kelp. Oh.
Hey, you got a reel? You gotta walk on down. Reel.
Let's go ahead and give it a try. Right hand side of the boat.
Right hand side. Okay, going out.
Coming under. Under you. I'm under you.
Fine. Fresh one! Fighter! Over you.
All to the left.
Oh, lost it. Going out. Free swimming Dorado right there. Oh, that's she's fighting it.
Oh my god, it's huge! I think yours is bigger than mine was. Dude, that's huge!
Over you. Follow it this way, left. Jackpot right there.
Nice fish. Look at that.
Sorry.
Alright, come down!
Don't pull, you're under fish.
Oh man, look at this.
Freeze full.
Going under the boat. You can do it! Oh my god.
One more turn. Wind.
Wow, yours is huge! Yes!
Corey's on a yellowfin. Good job, Corey.
So now just a little bit of fish here. Stand by here, don't get too antsy on me. Go ahead and start throwing a little bit of bait here, Will.
I didn't see the second one coming.
Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit more fish now. Stand by, hold on. Creep up to it just a little bit more. Go ahead and start baiting up. Alright, let's go and give it a try. Right hand side of the boat, we'll go starboard side. Real nice water fish right off the port side right now. Going through a little scoop right there, let him over here.
Going out.
Let him down, let him down, let him down. Making sure he gets his fish.
Go ahead. Rod tips up. Go ahead. Go under me. Skipjack.
Color.
Yellowfin.
See what rod that is, don't you? First? Yep. Three fish? Oh, that's a big one right there.
Jackpot, but that's the next biggest.
Wow. Oh my god.
Flying fish.
So one of those they caught from the trolley. That guy?
Fish stick? This one? A little skippy? Yeah. Too far out the boat. Our trip on the Old Glory, October 7th. It was overnight. We got like 54 yellowfin tuna. We got 5 dorado, probably about 30 skipjack. Go ahead and show you guys right now. Five dorados.
Yeah, I wish I could have been one of them, but I didn't. You caught one, didn't you?
No, my friend did.
Yes.
I part
So most of the fish were caught on fly line sardine, 30, 40 pound. I got, my final fish count is 2 yellowfin and 1 skipjack. Skipjack I'm going to turn into lobster bait. Get my hook back. Number 19. Who's hook? Good, man. Circle hook. Got my hook. Yeah. Well, it's all bent up. Mustad, Demon Circle hook, number 3 up. Got my hook back. Yeah. Yeah. 18? That's yours? Your big one?
No.
Alright, hold it.
This?
Yes. Horizontal. Sideways. Yeah, there you go. Alright, don't fall in.
I'm not gonna fall in.
1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2. one, I got skipjack on the flat ball. Blue sardine, 130 grams. That's my little skippy on the flat ball. That's it, so we final fish count. 54 yellowfin, 5 dorado, 30 skipjack.
And then this guy is that's an 11.
So how'd you do, Chris? What'd you get? 3 yellowfins. Hey! What's up, guys? I got one! Look over there. Look here. What'd you get? 2 yellowfins. Alright guys, thanks for watching my channel. Hope you enjoyed this episode on the Old Glory. Fishing tuna for offshore over in Mexico. There's Chris and his big morty yellowfin. Oh, times 3. It's getting all the angles right here. Got it. Alright, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you next time.